叫做一场没有终点的梦，又能怎样？硝烟从未散场，又怎样？纵然百孔千疮，只能够战胜残酷，只能去圈住迷途。他要走的每一步，不犹豫，不彷徨。这夜的星光长什么模样？用善良捍卫原则立场。多滚烫，燃烧着理想，棱角与锋芒。别沮丧，那些失望梦想，都终将绽放，终将绽放。
In the past, he always loved his work. But now all he wants to do is play video games. So I'm here to ask for your help. Do you think you can talk to him? I only have one brother, and the thing is, he's not even married. So
I get it.
Hey, you mean you buy breakfast here too? You know the buns they have here, like the pumpkin buns are really very good.
How long did it take for you to find out that I eat breakfast here?
About 15 minutes. I looked at all your posts last week.
Well, this week I ate breakfast here on purpose. How long will it take for you to stalk me and finally ask me out? Let's try seeing each other for a week. If things seem to go really well, then it's a sign that we are good together. But if things don't feel all right, we'll go back to being just colleagues.
But Lan, how do we go on doing that?
We can start slowly. We can have dinner and watch movies. And then maybe after a week, I guess we can consider if we are finally ready to be in a serious relationship.
But this week...
Look, we're going to date each other so that we'll actually see if we should take this relationship seriously.
You know, you are the most rational woman I've met.
Are you saying that I'm not attractive?
No. In my eyes, rationality is something that I find very attractive in a grown woman, because without this, the most beautiful woman is just an empty shell. And that, for me, is the most important thing.
That means you don't think I'm beautiful enough?
Of course not. Whoa. What I mean is, you're very beautiful. You're very beautiful, but you're not an empty shell. You don't seem like one. At least to me, you are not a shell at all, Lan.
Now please, take one step forward.
Oh, sorry.
Next time we meet, let's talk about something that you're so much better at. You're terrible at giving compliments, especially when you're talking to women. Then again, I don't want a man who's way too generous with their compliments, because personally, I really hate men who are always complimenting women.
Actually, by no means, I'm not such an ineloquent man. I'm highly skilled at debating, but I do agree with you. Women should seek, men who are practical, and down to earth. Because if a man is too good at singing her praises, of course, he will sing her praises, but he'll do it for others as well. And once he figures out that singing all these praises do work, he'll keep using it with other women. Well, I'm not like that.
Are you describing Luo Bing?
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Oh, well, I'm talking about a certain type of man. Is Luo Bing that type of man? Yeah, right. Women really like him. And not just women, because men like him too. I was just 18 when I met Luo Bing. That time, he was just this tall. He did grow taller.
That guy used to be my brother-in-law. When I met him back then, I was 18 too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Let's not talk about him anymore.
Oh, okay, I agree.
Hello, what can I get you? I'll have 1 bottle of water, please. The fruity one that has cherries, blueberries, mint, lemon, and lime. And I'll also have one of your delicious buns. Flavor? The pumpkin, please. Okay. Your order, sir?
I'll have the same.
Okay.
So, do you think it's okay for us to go to the office together?
Is something wrong with that?
Well, it's just that it's going to make some people wonder, don't you think?
We bought breakfast together, then came to the office. What's wrong with that?
Well, nothing really. You see, I'm just wondering if they will ask you, or just wonder on their own. I mean, what if last night...
I really don't care.
But I don't really bring my breakfast to the office.
Oh, then you can just eat it here before you go to the office. I'll see you there.
Okay. I just sent everybody in this office an important email that I wrote. This email is all about the Haha Group Report. I want you to read the report and then memorize the entire thing. Well, because over the next 2 weeks, we will discuss the whole report. Everybody must be here.
Just say it.
Tell him. Come on, you tell him.
What's that? You have something to say?
I would like 2 days off.
I'm sorry. Did a family member just pass?
No one died. It's a wedding.
You're getting married?
It's my father who was getting married.
But didn't your father get married before having you?
He's going to have a new wife.
New wife! If you ever ask for time off again, it would better be for a good reason. If you don't know the reason, justify a leave of absence. Read the most recent bylaws on absence from work, both at the provincial and national levels. There is no such reason as my dad's second chance at marriage. Did you get it?
I understand.
Oh my goodness, where the heck's the enemy?
Okay.
Left side, left side, left side, center. Hey there.
There!
Wait.
There's more, get down! Move it, get down! That's my ass, you idiot! Come on over here!
Damn it, they're here! There's so many! Hey! There's more!
You can stop now. We're dead. I thought you've been practicing night and day. Come on, let's go again.
All right.
Let's go! There's a lot more coming behind us! What?
Huh? Where are they? Oh yeah, there! I got you! I got you! You're all going to die! Moron!
Go,
You're
go,
going
go, to the
die!
right! Behind. Behind. There's one in front of you. Right side.
We're dead. I'm so tired. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Anytime.
Do you know what my dad said to me before he passed?
What was that?
Well, he said, "Husai, son. It's your turn to take care of your mom and your sister." He'd never been so nice to me. I was half asleep that time when I felt him reach out to take my hand. It was really quiet and still dark, pretty much like now. I was by his bed. When he held my hand as tight as this. I just don't remember my dad ever holding my hand. Did your dad hold your hand?
I guess he did, yeah.
When you were a kid and you fell down, did your dad ever rush to help you get up?
I don't remember. And you?
My mom said that when I was learning to walk and fell, Dad never helped me up. I got up by myself. But when he held my hand that day, I felt really happy. I fell asleep so happy. When I woke up again, my dad was gone. I suddenly noticed that nobody was holding my hand. I was holding the corner of my dad's blanket. I've hated myself since that night. Why did I have to fall asleep? My dad must have held my hand because there was something he wanted to tell me. What did he want to say? My dad had never felt proud of me. He thought I'd never be as good as him.
What your dad actually wanted to tell you was to take care. Because only if you are okay Can you take care of your mom and your sister?
You made me lie to my own sister. Now I don't know how I'm supposed to face her after what I did. I'm in a lot of pain right now. I'm in a lot of pain.
Lie down and get some rest.
But you made me lie.
Feel better?
Not at all.
You can keep hitting me then.
Okay, listen. It's about the Chijia case. I know a bit about how that unscrupulous company works. You should know, it's not the first time someone tried to expose them. In most cases, they'll force the posts they deleted, or they'll try to settle privately. They're paying a powerful law firm to do this, and they never lose.
You want me to give up the case, correct?
Now listen, what I want to tell you is that I know how the firm operates. Part of their budget is for settling these kinds of disputes. In most cases, it works.
So what you're saying is, they just come to you for special cases.
Right. I suddenly remembered that I met someone who said his poor father died, apparently after he started taking Chijia's health supplements.
A little to the left? Hello, Lena. Hello.
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 Good morning.
Good morning.
The usual.
Okay, no problem.
Miss Liao,
Your order, ma'am.
are you here to get breakfast?
I came down here to talk to you.
One more coffee, please.
Okay.
How may I help you?
So you told Feng Yin I could get Tao Ye, a doctor who could help her.
Did he tell you that?
He didn't. I just guessed.
You are so perceptive.
I just know it was you.
I meant well.
Well, I never said that you didn't. I have a favor to ask you, okay? It's not about any case.
Well, you're my senior. I'll do what you ask.
Can you please give my Fei a chance at your firm?
You seem to care about him quite a great deal.
He'll be a good lawyer, but he still needs a lot of experience. All I can do is teach him through some experiences, let him commit mistakes, and then just learn from them.
Sure then. If he is willing to learn and actually work with me.
Find someone who'll get him in, whether he wants to or not.
You can encourage him to join us. You know what's best for him.
Don't mention me. I don't want him to know.
You're always helping people without taking credit.
I'm just concerned about what the others would say.
You've thought it through.
Well, it comes with experience. It's part of our job.
Mr. Luo Bing. Here are 2 cups of brewed coffee.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, there's another thing, Luo Bin. You still haven't withdrawn the letter, nor have you apologized.
Well, that's because I really want to speak with you first.
Don't you think of taking this lightly. Do not waste time. Our client is a tough one. You better drop the case now, or else it won't simply be a letter, but a court summons.
We are not afraid of that.
And do you think that our clients of... And one more thing, Luo Bing. I did not convince Feng Yin to deter you. And in fact, when he told you on the phone to drop the case, I was right there with him. I heard it all. That was not my intention. I only said that if we went to trial, we should be open and fair. And there shouldn't be dirty little tricks up your damn sleeves.
Jiamin, you don't know me at all, because I'm not like that.
That was for Feng Yin.
But he isn't like that.
Well, I know him much better. Back then, I left with his client, and he ignored it. I founded Lonka, and I called his clients one by one. He told his clients that it's their right to leave. Then I engaged in lawsuits with his clients. It's his plaintiff against my defendant. And then he stopped making court appearances. He avoided me. He did what he could just so he wouldn't have to face me.
No. He simply didn't want to take you head on.
But then the problem was, both his client and mine actually had conflict of interest. We had no choice but to choose one.
He told you to give up because he doesn't agree with the client's values.
Did he tell you that?
I just guessed.
I guess that's the whole story. The man finally consulted a lawyer. His dad's over 60, with a terminal disease. Then the legal department told him that even if he goes to the hospital and they can't cure him, they can't blame the doctor. So they claimed that if you took their supplements and didn't get cured, you can't blame them, right?
So he admitted it?
The legal department have their own ways.
Well, like what?
Something sneaky. 'Cause he ended up signing an NDA. Took the money and ran. I drafted the non-disclosure agreement. But I have never met the man because I only dealt with the legal department.
Can you give me the man's name and his address?
That's all I can tell you. I'm under client confidentiality, you know.
If your employer's doing unlawful things and you know that it's actually causing harm to a lot of people, then of course you wouldn't sign an NDA with your
That's
employer.
right.
That's in basic law. Have you forgotten about it, huh?
Sorry.
You're so annoying, you old fool. You just never learn.
I'm sorry.
Why do you pee on your pants?
What's wrong?
What's she doing? How could you do that to my grandpa?
Oh, my Faye! My
Taxi!
Faye!
I've taken Feng Yin's photo down,
You should have told me first.
but that's within my jurisdiction.
But Feng Yin is still our consultant.
We have many consultants. Maybe we should give them a whole wall. When will you move to your new office?
No rush.
If you stay here, people will think that you're just Feng Yin's puppet. They will continue to report and consult with him. Then he will have to call you.
No, they won't.
I need my own office. You don't take me seriously.
You know that I do. Can we talk? After we're done with all of these? As you know, Feng Yin left his clients behind, and so they need to be formally informed of the changes through emails or visits.
It's not easy to be frank with you. But if you think I should sit in your doorway for the rest of my life...
No, of course not. Well, I have to discuss this with Hasai and everyone else. Besides, all of this takes time.
But have you told Hasai about it yet?
Haven't had the chance.
He happens to be in his office right now.
Fine. I'll go talk to him.
My sister and I actually live in the same area, and so we're bound to run into each other. Besides, she often comes to my place to clean for me, and do my laundry, and cook for me. So every time I see her, I always feel terribly guilty. Now I really want to tell her the truth.
But of course, you should tell her the truth.
But then Luo Bing and we have an agreement.
To wear a dress at work.
That's right. If I tell my sister the truth, I have to wear a dress.
And you don't have one?
What's this meeting for?
Dresses.
Well, we're talking about work, of course. Look, we're saying that the company producing Qijia supplements are guilty of false advertising at the very least.
I really don't think Feng Yin knows the truth, because if he knew, then he wouldn't have told you to drop the case.
I agree with her. If you're in a tough position and you just can't tell Feng Yin, then I can go and see him. I'll tell him the whole story, of course. I'll tell him that I came there on my own free will.
Well, I wanted to suggest that if you want the case, let's do it.
But why? You still don't trust me. You think I'm not capable, right?
That is not it at all.
Why would you want to do it then?
Because Luo Bing's going to be the director soon. That means the two of you won't be on the same level, and you won't have another chance to work on the same case.
Is that true?
If you don't want to, forget I mentioned it.
No. I'd be most willing to do it with you, huh? Well, life isn't just about being alive. It's also about our experiences. We have the good old days and the memories to help us remember. It actually took me the entire weekend to read all of Marquez's books till I finally found this line. And it matches the one that's on your computer background. It's my new motto.
That was very touching.
Here, read them. There, you'll find the dirty tricks being done by Qijia to its clients. They're all in there. Did you come in here to talk to me about something?
Don't you worry. Everything that you will tell Hosai, he will tell me later on.
Just like colleagues and very good friends, we need to know the naked truth.
But you've been...
You're mistaken! What I meant by naked truth is not about being really naked or anything like that. It's not like that. I meant we have to be open and transparent, no secrets at all.
I wasn't mistaken.
Oh, yes, you were.
Okay, I was. We have to be truly open and transparent.
So what did you come here for?
Well, I wanted to ask you if it's okay to hire my Fei back.
That's fine with me.
But not with me. I have nothing personal against him. But I've heard that he's actually dating the daughter of Shijia's CEO.
Oh, now in that case, I object. Because obviously that's just like having a spy of the enemy, right here in our own camp.
Why don't we put him on a different case then? At the moment, we have a lot of other cases.
I still think we'd better play it safe.
Give it some thought. Feng Yin's gone and Lan Hong has resigned. Their cases have been handed over to me, so I could use some more people.
I have friends I can refer to you.
Oh yeah, me too.
There are a lot, but what we really need now are the hard-working ones who can work day and night.
Get robots.
No. We can't get robots. They need to have feelings, but at the same time, they must be highly talented. Right, talented.
I finally understand why Feng Yin has strictly prohibited dating between colleagues.
Of course not. She and I aren't dating. Because there's nothing between us, right? There never was. Not then and not now. How could she leave? She didn't even say goodbye. Well, what I just said was, we're not dating now, not in the past or the present, but I never said anything about the future.
Is that what you really mean by the naked truth?
Just look Look at you! Look at your face! You're so dirty! Dirty! You're dirty! You're dirty! You're dirty! Damn old man! Oh,
That's enough!
No. Please calm down. Are you okay? Grandpa!
Eat this. Eat some more. Here.
I promise I'll do a better job. I'll take care of your grandpa.
The new nanny will be here. Go pack your things and leave.
I beg you. Don't fire me.
Don't make me call the cops.
Don't do that. I'm begging you. I need to work for my family. If you call them, my kids will go hungry. They won't be able to go to school.
I won't call them. Just go.
Can you please delete that video recording of me from your phone? I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please delete it. If somebody else sees it and found out it was me, then I'll never be able to find work again.
Get up.
I'm begging you, sir, please
Get up.
delete it. If you don't, then my life will be over. I'm begging you, please delete the video, please. Please, I'm begging you, sir.
Never do that again.
I promise. Thank you. You're such a good person. Thank you.
Here.
You failed to tell Hasai I'm concerned because Lanlan was there.
Lena, you are aware that everybody seems to be asking me for all kinds of things. Some for money, others for more staff or clients. They're all coming to me, even for team building or supplies to buy.
That's the reason why I want to be a part of the management and why I want to be on the committee. I'm really good at doing these things and I can help you out.
Director, Mr. Shu's here. Mr. Luo, we've met before. At the group photo during our lawyers' conference. I was standing right behind you.
Mr. Wanhui, if you were standing behind him, then I guess he wouldn't have seen you.
Oh yeah, you might have forgotten.
No, of course not. I do remember.
That's it.
Please. What's up?
Mr. Wanhui is interested to join our
I'm very
firm.
interested.
I brought him here today hoping that we could maybe meet with you and we could talk a bit. Mr. Shu, tell us what you think.
How could you not have noticed that you wrote our account number instead of their number? How could you miss that one? Didn't you bother to check?
Hasai?
What is it? I'm telling you, there's no next time. One more blunder and you're gone, you got it?
Yes, I got it.
You can go back to work right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Idiot! Good thing I noticed.
Well now, calm down.
Did you know what that moron did?
You have to go easy on these young lawyers. You know that they have parents. And if they find out that you were yelling at their children like that...
Oh, well, so what? I grew up getting yelled at by my dad. That's for his sake. He will learn that way, just like I did.
Fan Xiaoqian left because you yelled at him.
Huh. Look where Fan Xiaoqian is working right now. Isn't he working with Gu Jie? He's the youngest executive working in their firm. Well, it's an honor. What do you want? I'm so busy.
I want a committee seat. What do you think?
The management committee?
Mm-hmm.
Since this firm was founded, all of the community members have been executives. And you're not even a lawyer. You're just an office administrator.
Right. Well, in lawsuits, I'm no match for you, but I'm better at management. You have to admit that.
Then, Miss Lina, if you joined the management committee, what would you start doing?
If you'll give me a chance, the first thing that I'm gonna do is give you Luo Bing's office. And then, I will propose that all the executives should actually have their personalized office supplies. Well, like staplers, notepads, and pens.
Laser pointers.
And that wouldn't be all. Sticky notes, stamp pads, envelopes. High-level executives will have personalized letterheads.
Can I have gold borders on my cards?
Then we will have to draft a new contract. I'll talk to him again. That's right. The transaction won't be able to push through, and you'll lose both your deposit and your commission.
Go on.
Anyway, it isn't really over. Since you have signed the contract, if you do fail to pay the down payment, then that's a breach. You'd have to pay a 20% contract breach fee. The agent would threaten you and the owner would sue you until you pay for it.
I'll wait for you to finish.
Now, if you want to cancel the contract, it would only be because you can't go through with it. So you can't sign it. If you already signed the contract, then we can't help you. The contract is the trap itself. We call it a trap contract. It's like a professional cheater on standby, just waiting to strike. You can't win. Fine. As long as you do understand. Well, good. Okay then. Goodbye. And why are you so happy?
How can you tell?
It's pretty obvious.
Hesai has agreed.
Agreed to what?
Well, he created the perfect position for me. Operations head. We were completely in accord. Indeed. The management committee has only been for the company executives. If you break this rule, it will incite suspicion. So he came up with this new role. Hesai suggested that I should be the new head of operations.
And in exchange, you promised to give Hesai an office with a much better view.
It's not an exchange. Hesai deserves it.
And did you plan this?
Well, I do have a lot of plans. This is just one.
And do all of these plans include bribery to make people agree?
You call that cohesion. It's not bribery. There's a difference.
I haven't appointed you yet.
Ready when you are.
All right, you win. I'll break the rule, just for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll get back to work.
Give his medicine before bed. So, is everything clear?
Yes, it is. Don't worry. I'm used to doing this. I'm quite experienced. I'm one of the best at the job agency. Look, ma'am.
You'll be fine,
We had
Grandpa,
cameras
okay?
installed. They're around the house and Grandpa's room, but of course there's none in your room. It was really hard to find a sitter on very short notice, so we're hoping that you will take very good care of him. Don't worry. Grandpa.
Yes?
The shrimp dumplings I got for you are really good, so she's going to give you some in a little while, okay? I have to go.
Why? But it's almost lunchtime. Why don't you eat with us first?
I can't, Grandpa. I've got a lot going on today, so I really have to go.
I see. Sorry for bothering you.
Oh, no problem. Take
I'll
care
see
of
Dai Xi
yourself,
out.
okay?
Oh, yes, I will.
Let's go.
Well, don't you think that we should take him to the hospital?
He won't go. He seems fine, though.
I think he should get checked by a doctor. Seniors can become so sensitive. If he's at the hospital and someone asks about the nanny hitting him, he'd be embarrassed.
Well, I asked him. He said it wasn't the first time, but he didn't tell me.
When he asked you to come home early, it was because the nanny had hit him.
Then why didn't he tell me much sooner?
First, he felt embarrassed to tell you. Second, he didn't want you to worry because you'd feel sad. Seniors are sensitive.
Good morning.
Hello. What do you have against me? You can tell me right now.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters, so please, just tell me.
All right. What's our relationship?
Well, I respect your decision.
一想到你呀，白天和黑夜都没留意，因为有了你，因为有了你，一切都有了意义。在疼痛的肩，也有被依靠的力气。在疲倦的心，一想到你，也就会幸福洋溢。因为有了你，一切都有了意义。在疼痛的肩，也有被依靠的力气。在疲倦的心。